Hi, this is Cindy with Bags and Lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching this video. Welcome and welcome back. I'm happy you're here. So if this is your first time, definitely check out more videos. I talk about handbags, also lifestyle topics, which this one will be about a lifestyle topic. So let's go ahead and get into it today. So as you can see from the title, we are going to be talking about self-care, low cost or free self-care tips. So as close as I can get to free is what I'm trying to give you. And so I have 10 of them. And the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I know a lot of people have been talking about self-care and soft life and all these things. And a lot of times, at least the videos that I see, when people are talking about self-care or posting about self-care, it's usually a photo of them getting a pedicure or a photo of them getting a massage. And those things are wonderful, dandy, and I'm all for them. But they are expensive. And everybody does not have the same budget. Everybody does not have the same amount of time. And so I wanted to talk about some options that are either free or, like I said, very close to free. So that way you don't feel like, well, the only way that I can do self-care is to get a pedicure, or the only way I can do self-care is to spend a lot of money. That may keep you from trying to find those things that are self-care items, as well as if massages are your thing, which they are absolutely amazing and wonderful. I know they usually recommend probably once a month or something like that. You may not be able to afford that, or why do you have to wait for one time a month to do something for self-care for you? Now, there are different levels of self-care, definitely. So really what I'm trying to encourage is refresh your body, refresh your mind, refresh your soul, spirit, everything that you need to do to pour back into you regularly. And you may need something more often than just once a month. And if you're anything like me, you are on a budget, so you can't just be throwing money out there every week, $400 here, $65 here, $75 here, all to be self-care, but you do want to take care of yourself. So this list is to give you some ideas and also encourage you, because this is only 10 tips, to encourage you to find those items that make you happy without having to spend a lot of money. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. First up is going to be something that I noticed is when I was spending time outside, I felt better. It lightened my mood. It allowed me to focus on the weather, the beautiful sky, things like that helped me feel much more better. I don't know about you guys, and I live in a warmer climate, so I do get that people who live in Canada or other places where there's snow and ice on the ground, you probably don't want to be outside. But when I tell you, literally one day I was at a client site and it was up north in a small town. We had been together, confined, and this project was so stressful. We were already together for a whole week or pretty much several days, and it was cold outside. Snow was on the ground, and I just said, I have got to get outside. I don't care that it's cold, and I was outside with my full puffer jacket on. I was about to say sleeves, gloves, earmuffs, outside with my hood on, walking through snow, because I was just like, I have got to change my environment and get outside, because outside is where it is for me. I just love being outside. I love feeling the sun on my skin. Obviously, I didn't feel the sun on my skin, but I was outside. So if you notice a mood change where when you go outside, like for example, going on a walk, they always tell you, get this certain amount of steps. Also, physical movement is great. That helps kill two birds with one stone for me, because you're able to go outside and then also walk, which is a physical activity, and also spend that time looking at the sky, feeling the sun on your skin, just getting away from the environment you're in. Definitely try it out. And if it's something that you feel like it's rejuvenated you or, changes your mood, definitely repeat it, because those are easy and free ways to just keep replenishing yourself on a regular basis rather than waiting to your massage that you have booked or waiting till your pedicure. Sometimes you need to pour into yourself at little bits at a time every day or every other day and more frequently. So this is a way to do that. Next up is going to be gardening. So gardening is not everybody's thing. Some people just like indoor plants. I did enjoy gardening. I don't have my garden now, but I did I do have herbs that I have outside. So I may bring my garden back. It was just out of convenience with my travel schedule. I was not able to keep it up, but I like gardening. I have a job where it is very mentally draining, mentally taxing. Like, I have to think about solutions. I have to think about things a different way. I have to be resourceful. I have to be quick with answers, and it needs to be accurate when I tell you the first time, all of those things. And I have like a lot of you all have a lot of things coming at you at the same time. And gardening was a good way for me to take my mind off of something that I was thinking about, because if you're like me, I will quickly move to the next thing. So as soon as I get off work, I'm thinking, okay, I need to work on this blog post, or I need to edit this video, or I need to do this or that. Or if you have children, or you're in a family situation where you have relatives that you're taking care of, you're always thinking about, okay, this is the next thing that I need to do. And gardening was a way for me to take my mind off of that. It didn't take long. I wasn't outside long when I was gardening, but at least my brain, when I was focusing on watering the plants, I realized I wasn't thinking about the next thing or the next meeting or the next thing that I had to do. I was focusing on getting the water into the plant. And then I would notice if there were weeds growing in the grass or something like that, and I would pull those up. So that was a nice activity for me to get away. So find something that allows you to take your brain off of things. Next up is going to be, because we're moving slow, I need to get quicker. Reading. If you're a person who likes to read and you notice you haven't read a book in a while, pick up a book. And you can either buy a book, which can be $25 depending on how big the book is and if you're buying a hardback. But there are plenty of options out there where you can spend less than that. You can even go to your local library and rent a book. Turn it back in on time, and then that counts as free. So those are ways that, maybe you need to take your mind off of things and get up, take a book, and read. What I like to do when it's warmer outside is go outside and read. So I'm getting killing two birds with one stone. I'm seeing the sun, and I'm getting to read. So just try it and see if it works for you. Next up is going to be extending your routine. And so by that, I mean, if you have a normal routine where you're doing self-care, like washing your face, and you really enjoy that activity, or taking a bath or a shower, certain things that you need to extend your routine. Maybe it's not rushing through your dinner. Whatever it is that allows you to extend out that routine activity that you enjoy, try doing that. Every Friday, that is something I do, is I take an extra long shower. I call it washing away the week. And I will sometimes play music and sing like I want to and just take my time in the shower. I tell you, nothing feels better than having to feel like I'm on this regimented schedule of I need a shower, I need to do this, and then I need to go to bed so then I can go to work in the morning. So taking that extra 5 minutes in the shower on Fridays, to me, and visualizing literally this works for me. Visualizing the word work falling down the drain allows me to tell my body, reset, it's the weekend, don't worry about things, deal with that on Monday. And so that is one of the things that I do. So extend that bath out, extend that lotioning up of your body out, extend brushing your hair, whatever it is that will bring you that calm and that joy, just take an extra 5 minutes with it. And I feel like it does help with the reset, and that's free. All right, next up is going to be lighting candles. I love candles. Scent, it sets the mood. It's a great scent, all of those things. So lighting candles, if that's a thing you like to do, definitely do it. For me, it's an evening routine. Not evening routine, I'm sorry. It's a weekend routine. So it's something that I look forward to every week that gives me that ability to do something that I enjoy. And so I can enjoy that every week for several days. I start lighting candles on Friday. And then my last day of lighting candles is on Sunday. And then Monday through Thursday, I don't light candles. And that one is economical because it helps me extend the life of my candles out because I'm not using them every day. Also, it's a routine where I can look forward to lighting my candles, letting them burn for 4 or 5 hours, and enjoying the scent throughout the house. That's just something I like to do. So try that out if you haven't tried it before. Next up is going to be watch a show that you used to enjoy. I just don't know how, like the other day, my husband and I were riding in the car and we were talking about the theme music for Carmen Sandiego for some reason. So yeah, if you guys know about Carmen Sandiego, thumbs this video up for sure. But we're talking about the theme music for Carmen Sandiego, and then that got him into looking into the episode Carmen Sandiego. So we found actually it's not the old episode, but it's a revamp of it, a cartoon version that he found. And so it's just something nostalgic, something nice. You like your brain kind of goes back to days when days were simpler, when you were a child and all you cared about was watching your favorite TV show, playing with your favorite game, and then seeing your friends. Like the things about adulting was not on your minds. And so if whatever it is that kind of brings you back to that favorite situation, like maybe you used to watch a show with your grandparents and that brings back fond memories, and you watch that show again and it just helps rejuvenate you. Just something to think about that is a little bit out of the box. So try watching your favorite old show. Next up is going to be, okay, so we're on number 7. Yes, we're on number 7, and that is home facials and spa treatments. Like I mentioned before, you may not have $65, $100, $150, however much your spa treatments are. You may not have the money for that, or you may not be able to do it on a regular basis. And maybe that's something that makes you feel good, add to your routine, but you want to increase it. Maybe you can only do it every 2 months. Well, if that's something that you really enjoy, you want to increase the frequency of it, a great low-cost way to do it is to do an at-home facial till you can get to the facial, or spa treatments. I will try to do the hand scrub, do a mask on my face once a month, because I have not dedicated myself to weekly yet because I can't do it, but the hand scrub I do every week. And then I also will put the little socks on my feet and let my socks kind of marinate in the foot mask softener stuff. So that's something that I do, and I like to sit down, listen to music, and get myself ready for Monday. So maybe you try that. That'll help extend out your routine and give you something that you enjoy at a lower cost. Next up is going to be crafting. So I know a lot of people took up things that they had been wanting to do, like knitting, painting, so on and so forth. Any type of way you can express yourself creatively is a great way to relieve the stress, rejuvenate, pour back into yourself, give yourself some time for you, some things that you just want to do on your own. And so maybe look into an activity. What's an activity or a craft or something like that you want to do or have been interested in? Is a great way to kind of unplug and step away for a little bit. Next up is going to be an obvious one: meditation, yoga. For me, dancing. So I love to dance. So and as you can probably see, I like to do combo things. So since I love to dance, I will take Zumba on Saturdays. I enjoy dancing. I used to dance in high school, and so Zumba gives me that energy that I can do. So I get to move around and dance to music like I used to and get a workout in. So it's been so wonderful to do that. And if yoga is that thing for you, meditation is that thing for you, there are apps, there are videos you can play for free on the internet and just dance to them. And that's a free way to get back to something that helps you unplug. Next up is going to be number 10. We are on number 10, y'all. So next up is going to be find something that you look forward to doing and add that to your routine. So, for example, like I said, lighting candles was an example that I used. It's something that I look forward to and adding that to my routine. Every night I use a scented lotion on my feet. You probably sound like, okay, what? But that's something that in my brain, I think it's nighttime, I get to rest, I'm taking a shower, I'm clean, scented lotion goes on my feet, and it helps me kind of reset. So it's kind of like a thing that adds to your routine that you enjoy doing, that helps you kind of reset the moment. You look forward to doing it because it tells your body, your brain, whatever, it's the end of the day, or I'm getting ready to go to bed and get some rest, or whatever that helps reset your body for the next day. So try to find something like that that will help you out. Hopefully these tips were helpful. If you have any other ideas, throw those down below, because obviously I only had 10, so I didn't think of everything, but we want to share with each other and build this community of sharing with each other without having to see each other because that is what social media is. So thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you again soon. And don't forget to thumbs up and like this video. Thank you.